I'm going to get in here with the Marlins and the Brewers to start us off. The situation as it stands for the Marlins, let's just touch on the race in the National League, certainly right now where we're at. Because the Marlins are the team on the outside looking in. They are now 1 game back of the Cubs because they've lost 2 in a row now. The Reds have lost 3 in a row. They're a game and a half back, and the Padres are 3, or the Giants are 3 back, and the Padres are 4 back. And nothing has changed. Their wild card number has disappeared a little bit for my Padres. We're not going to cover the Padres today, but just want to update the National League situation there. Philadelphia, cozy. Arizona, pretty good situation, even though they lost last night. Major League, we had some nice winners yesterday on the show. I know that. And we also had premium winners. Kansas City, Houston over. We had premium winner. Milwaukee, Miami over. Was that in the second inning it went over? First inning? I don't know. Atlanta and Washington over. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Under had a bunch of overs. That's the way it's been going here, I think, late in the season. And we're looking here with the Marlins and the Brewers here in this one. And look at that total. You see a great pitching matchup, obviously, here. Woodruff has been, and I'm sorry I called him Woodward in the last 2 shows. I know who Woodruff is. He'd just been out of action for so long that, it was like, oh, they got Woodard back. We know it's Woodruff. And Double says, what happened yesterday with the Marlins in that game against the Brewers, right? I gave out the Marlins on the show. I know that what did happen, actually, though. And, not going to, on a show pick. And again, given the nature of the Miami pitching situation, I don't know if it was going to be a change in the plan, my plan either. Probably just still would have rolled with the free play on Miami. But they did make a late pitching change, right? They went to Chargois to start the game, and, they just got beat up pretty bad real early. So there was a pitching change in that game yesterday. So here's what I was saying about Milwaukee, why they're kind of the sneaky, if you're looking for the long shot, right? You don't want to go with the Braves or the Dodgers. Is that Milwaukee's starting pitching. Now you add Woodruff into the mix, and he has a 1.06 ERA in his last 5 starts since kind of getting back into the groove, getting back with the team here and getting a free agent or a trade late in the season to add a pitcher. Look, Woodruff has been a good pitcher. You just don't know, you don't know if he's going to be right now. He's an impact pitcher that if he keeps this up, this is going to be a big-time addition right now for the Brewers. They already have pretty decent starting pitching. They may not have the overwhelming. Well, Burns. Burns is a guy who, he looked good yesterday, obviously an easy outing, but not easy against Miami, but still, nonetheless, he's your ace. But you have a guy like Woodruff now who's shown up here and done a great job. So this is probably for Luzardo coming in here. Look, he's had some struggles of late. Brewers, this looks like a pretty affordable price, actually, on the Brewers here. It's down to $1.15. Actually, the total is still 7 under 20. And look, good pitching. I'm on the over. I think you got a couple of good teams here still. So even with sharp pitching here, I'm just going to be on the over here with these 2 teams. Miami's gone over in 8 of their last 10 at home. Brewers have been hot. It hasn't just been the pitching. The offense is coming around too. They are a 23-9 in their last 32 games. Now, caution is that the Brewers, maybe this is why the money a little bit on Miami here. Miami still needs to win. They're desperate. More desperate. The Brewers are locked in, man. They clinched the division last night. They're not going to change their position. They're going to be third in the one. They're going to be third, in the National League. They're not going to catch the Dodgers. They're not going to. They've clinched their division. So they really. What's my motivation? So even Woodruff, a starter like that, I could see it go over once the starters go, Nathan. Yeah, so that's what it kind of feels like. Or will we get what will we get from Luzardo, and who will rest maybe here for Milwaukee? But I'm going to take over 7 runs here in this one.